What's up? It's your dude Tank LIPP. It's kind of like an observation, which is also, in reflection of my life, that some god or devil, or let's just say higher power, threw the book at me. Kind of like life and death and all the processes of both, like a plague of sorts, all the physical handicaps, mental handicaps, even spiritual handicaps, like some recollections of past life pains and torments and all these curses, though, and arguably torture. And while chambers of death, there's gifts, there's wealth of information to be sought, learned, processed, and try to get to some sense of it, some point, some resolution, if not conclusion, for, well, peace, I guess. Kind of like a monkey sent into the forest, blindfolded. You're gonna fall, it's inevitable. Some kind of tragic event is gonna happen. So that's like chapter 1 of this book, if you will. But you're given gifts too, and a heart, and with the heart, love, kindness, and generosity. How do you find your yellow brick road to home in a black hole of nothing that seems good at all, and make some positive, beautiful good out of it? So if chapter 1 is the event, maybe your birth into a crazy bad world of quote-unquote hell even, how do you even the score and make it a safe, beautiful playing field? You have to accept your shortcomings, use your blessings, and have good intentions to things and people and life in general, as you set good goals and try to meet them. I guess that's the middle of the book. The end, well, I'm learning the end is the beginning. What do you do now with the gifts of all you learned through your growing pains and the possibility and chance for an amazing, beautiful life of heaven on earth? Guess it's the Wizard of Oz, if you will, in short, for a long, complicated story where anyone in these shoes would have to possess some level of strong. Though to say you weren't possessed, like your life could be repoed by the Grim Reaper, and acknowledge that as low as you've sunk, the rabbit hole from Alice in Wonderland can't go deeper, would be crazy to think that the environment you're surrounded by isn't always on some brink of causing you to go extinct. I mean, even dinosaurs met an ice age and caged by man as a Jurassic Park to park whatever vessel or car that sets you apart from them or it, but they, whoever that may be, prob very different from you, while the war that perpetuates in life's real and certain cage of opposites that fight can also attract to be or want to be like you, instead of jealous and fight you, to also the block that aims to chop the row of death, where you learn to not be a sitting duck needs to arrive to a place where you consider the table, or what point would there be to any fable? Aesop, the block stays hot at attention in life's detention, where you long to be free to do whatever it is you want that you like to do. Within reason, for in each chapter is a weather of different seasons. Adjust to the climate or be controlled, an open mind that the truth is best said, that your best and worst version is always there. In the best and worst conditions on what is really all the same block, really be chopped in hell or into it, or stuck there, or find a slice of paradise and make life heaven and beautiful. For the glimpses you've seen of those victories and gifts and blessings, and the curse of it at the middle of your book, where you long to do the right thing and be good, not shook or looked at like some crook in judgment, but perceived clear that for better reception you take the good with the bad, your loss, your pain, sadness, tragedy, which has left you scarred, and healed to your best as you're once again lost as your best and worst in heaven and hell all at once, as it always been, just with change. And all you've learned, would you seek joy, pleasure, happiness, and bliss, and seek to attract the positive with a mindset alike to lure that in, or attract the same old mistakes, a new beginning or the same ends? What laws would you obey if it's the law of attraction? To do the right thing is there only one choice.